All right, I want to introduce you to someone. This is Martin.
Hey.
He's going to be my guide for this 3-day, 2-night adventure. We're going into the woods near the city of Leon on the side of a volcano called El Hoyo. And we're going to basically survive, build our own little shelter. You lead the way, my friend. And hunt. And so Martin's got his trusty slingshot. And we're on the lookout for iguanas or wild chickens to see if we can get something for our lunch or dinner. You can see Martin off there in the background. Now looking for some rabbits. There's a difference between hunting and hiking, and it's like your awareness opens up so much when you're hunting. Every sound, every bird noise. He's like, oh, that's a wild pigeon, or sorry, that's a wild chicken, or that's a turkey. And interestingly, in Spanish, there's 2 words. So we say hiking and hunting is a bit different. But in Spanish, there's cazar and cazar. They almost sound the same to me. But one is to hunt, and the other is to get married. And so they say that hunting is when you go out and kill a beautiful wild free animal, and cazar, when you get married, it's when the wild free animal kills itself. I thought that was quite funny. We've had a successful hunt, one successful hunt, got ourselves an iguana to eat later, and we're setting up our little camp here. Funny thing is, I insisted on this plastic to keep the hammocks dry, and for whatever reason, if you see the angle here, Martin's hammock's not underneath the plastic. He's happy with that because he said he doesn't mind getting wet, although he's desperately trying to figure out how to make it all work. So we've cooked the iguana. Martin's eating the tail over there. Here's mine, just working through the legs up into the neck. It's actually pretty tasty. And we've got some nice little sauces for it as well, which makes it taste even better. Okay, so we popped out when it was getting dark, and Martin managed to get a little rabbit. So now we're getting it prepped to be cooked on our fire. The water is traveling down my hammock, so I'm wet on all of one side. Martin's on the ground. The water thing is full over. Everything is wet. This is what you wanted, right?
Yeah, that's good.
So that was one of the worst night's sleep I've had. This soaked through, my pants are soaked through. Luckily I got a waterproof top on, but it got really cold, and so I'll basically be shivering. I'm still shivering right now, so it's time to get up and try and warm up as much as possible. We've just spent about an hour trying to get this fire going in the wet, and we're now reheating our rabbit from yesterday. We're going to eat that with some nice salsa picante, make it taste good. So what are you eating, Marlon?
Rabbit brain.
Mm-hmm. What did you just eat before that?
Rabbit tongue.
Tongue?
Yeah.
Is that tasty?
Yeah. Tastes like rabbit. That one is good. The bomber beetle is the ones that are eating these kind of insects.
Oh, they're the only ones that can eat it.
Yeah, because if the other ones they eat it because they swallow it, they die or they have to puke it out. You see the holes, the tiny holes here, really, really tiny.
Right. That's where the toxin comes out of.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We're almost out. Down there is our place to go. Civilization. Well, where the car is anyway, and off into Leon later. So what are you doing?
Taking the ticks off. Yeah, I go like tick bites everywhere. Like, yeah.
These tiny little orange ticks.
Like, yeah, from my feet to my balls.
Oh no. Sorry, just looking at you makes me feel itchy. Well,
Yeah.
I've got to check my legs. Oh man.